Guys, approaching women isn't hard. You guys feel like you have to blow us away, sweep us off our feet, make us fall in love right there. But that's not how this works. This is the first time you're talking to us, and you're doing it completely randomly. No girl's looking at you thinking, oh, this is going to go well. Most interactions with guys before you have been pretty awkward. So you know what's going to make you stand out? Just being normal. That's it. Guys, you're right. It is weird sometimes. Some guys will just stand there awkwardly. Other guys use weird pickup lines that never work. You know what does work? Making us feel like we're having a normal moment. This interaction doesn't need to be memorable. It just needs to be comfortable. Feeling comfortable around you will make us want to be around you again. So stop feeling like you have to be James Bond and just go start a conversation.
Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all are doing okay. In today's episode, we are going to react to men have to approach women. She's saying that approaching women isn't hard? Well, the thing is that she doesn't want just any guy to approach her. You can be the most charismatic guy, but if you're average, she's gonna reject you.
Tell me why I get so mad when an ugly man approaches me or tries to hit on me. Like, the audacity, like, stay in your lane.
You gotta be her type to begin with, because if you're not, she may embarrass you or call you a creep. Women only accept to be approached or compliments from Chad. Let's jump into the next one.
Me personally, I'm not chasing no man. Because I just feel like, why are you as a man running from a woman? Because think about it, in order for there to be a chase, someone has to be running. So why are you, the man, running from a woman? Did you hear how that sounds? Just picture that. A man running from a woman. Sounds a little, it's questionable. And then men typically take on the role of leading. So why would you not want to lead in the pursuit of a romantic interest? Why would you, the man, want to be the hunted instead of the hunter? Because there's a level of dominance that comes with that. So why would you not want that as the man? Yeah. So any man that's expecting me to be the chaser won't be no man of mine. You will never hear from me again if I even get an inkling that you're expecting me to chase you. I don't want no man that's gonna run from me.
You know what's interesting with motor women always expecting man to do everything? Oh, men are biologically programmed to want to chase and do stuff for women. Men have to approach us. Men have to ask us out on dates. Men have to pay for the first date, not just any date. 'Cause remember, modern women don't want a simple date. No coffee dates. They want an expensive date. And if the date goes wrong, she's gonna blame you, even if she was the one who was boring. They think just by showing up is enough.
So we all know in 2024 the dating scene kind of sucks, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that men no longer court women. Men no longer pursue women the way they used to. Think about The Notebook. Think about the way that Noah pursued Allie from the second he saw her. That literally doesn't happen anymore, maybe like 5% of the time.
Let me stop her there. She's saying that men don't pursue women anymore like this guy Noah from The Notebook. That's funny. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So that girl Allie left Noah to marry someone else, and this guy keeps building her dream house after she left him? What a horrible example.
These are my theories as to why the dating scene is like that. First of all, I think that the music we've listened to growing up has really affected this. I think that rap music has had such a negative impact on men and on the dating scene, because if you listen to rap music and you listen to the way that these guys refer to women, they basically just talk about them like they're objects for sex, and they're really not useful for anything else. Like there's literally zero respect for women in these songs. The second thing is pornography, and unfortunately a lot of boys get exposed to this at such a young age, and it drastically affects the way their brains view women. It basically teaches them to unwillingly sexualize everything and every woman that they come across, basically just viewing them as objects for sex instead of as actual human beings. It also makes it harder for them to be in a committed relationship because they're used to seeing different girls every single time they watch this. They lose appreciation for a woman's body and just for her as a human being because they have such easy access to naked women. They don't need to court women in order to see these things, so they stop courting women in real life too. And it's the exact same thing when these guys are viewing girls on social media, and it also impacts the way they view women in real life who are just raw, unedited, real, natural human beings, because now their brains are so trained into thinking that that's not what attractive women look like. They think that women are supposed to look like what they see in porn and on social media, when all of that is fake. Women giving it up way too easy. Why would a man court you and try hard to win you over when he can just buy you a drink at the bar and then get in your pants? Just as much as men are not courting women, we are also enabling them.
Zero accountability. Let's break it down. First of all, the music. We don't hear male singers degrading women in their songs. Men get canceled if they talk bad about women. Women are the ones degrading themselves, like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Remember the song WAP? Calling women garden tools and talking about wet kitties and calling themselves hoes and bitches. That song is self-explanatory. There's a lot going on in that song. Secondly, women are the ones who sexualize themselves. If you dress like a 304, society is going to see you as one, and nobody is making women do 304 activities, like having an OF and selling their body for money. But again, blame all men. Blame the patriarchy. Women don't hold themselves accountable for their bad choices in life. And why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Men don't change, they just adapt.
It is not your job to teach a man how to treat you. It is your job to show up as the example. If my boyfriend came at my house and saw flowers on the table and said, "Who gave you flowers?" I would say, "I bought those flowers for myself." I'm setting the example by going to the gym every single day and taking care of my health and what I'm eating. I set the example if I'm still taking myself out on dates even though I have a boyfriend. You are teaching a man how to treat you by showing up as the example and saying, "Hey, I do these things for myself, so you best believe I also expect you to do those things for me and show up for me the way I show up for myself." And so if you feel like you're having to tell your person, "Hey, I want you to buy me roses. Hey, I want you to be a little bit more romantic with me," are you doing those things for yourself first? This is why having a strong self-confidence and self-concept is so important before you even get into a relationship. Are you doing those things for yourself that you want a man to do for you? Because if you're not, how can you expect someone to show up for you if you don't show up for yourself? That doesn't make sense. Don't tell him. Be the example.
What did she say? It is not your job to teach a man how to treat you? So men are allowed to say that women need to serve their man? Let me use her logic. It is not my job to teach a woman how to treat me. I want homemade meals every day. I want you to give me sex when I want. I want you to do what I say without complaining. I am so confused, because the only thing that I hear from these TikTok videos is all about what men are supposed to do. Women only care about what you can provide. Because let me tell you, if you say those things to them, they're going to say, "I am not your servant," or they're going to call you a misogynist. Before we continue, support the channel, guys, by hitting the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to leave your comments.
The biggest dating hack I can give you is that women do not pursue. A lot of people don't like to hear that because we are growing up in this society where we are told that women can do anything men can do. And we biologically can't, and we shouldn't. There's a reason why, in essence, women are more in their core energy of femininity, and men are in their core energy of masculinity. Neither energy is toxic. And if you want a man to pursue you, you yourself have to be in the opposite energy, which is femininity. When you are in your feminine energy, that is what creates polarity that sparks attraction, and it will make men be drawn to you naturally. If you're ready to get out there and date again, get on dating apps. I help clients revamp their dating profiles to pick the pictures and the profiles that spark the most conversations and attraction. Follow for more on energies, dating, and communication.
Do men gain anything by chasing women? Is it worth it nowadays? It's funny how she's only accepting biological differences between men and women when it benefits her. Every woman on TikTok seems to be a dating coach, telling women, this is how men think. This is what men want. This is what men like, the energy, and all that crap. And the funny part is, they're all single. Single woman giving advice to other women. That's crazy. She wants masculine energy? And what is toxic energy? Nowadays, women call men toxic just for being a man, and for what we know, women love toxic guys. This is the reason why women don't make sense. They say one thing, and then do the exact opposite. Never trust someone who's gonna pick and choose when to be traditional. They say it's not hard to approach women, but why don't they approach men? Because they don't know how. They don't have the confidence that they talk about, and they can't take rejection. Men don't approach women anymore because it's too tedious with little chance of payoff. It's either they ignore you, reject you, shame you, or worse, accuse of molestation. That's it for today's video. And remember, the world is yours for the taking. See you next time.